Another guy we had on the show who says he's been wanting you for a while, Jamal Charlo. Is that a fight you would like in the future?
Yeah, why not?
Another guy who we had on the show who said he wants to fight you, David Benavidez at 168.
Yeah, why not?
Is Errol Spence Jr. And he said he would love in the future to move up in weight. And he said fight Canelo Alvarez, he said, in Dallas, Texas, which he said would be a huge draw. Could you ever see you and Errol Spence Jr. fighting?
Like I said, no, I want to make the fight people want to see. If the people want that fight, okay.
Demetrius Andre. He says you've been avoiding him. Demetrius Andre, is that a fight you want?
It's me again. Can't run for too long. Coming from
I have other plans.
These niggas not on my altitude, longitude, latitude. What's with the long face and attitude? Flex like there's no other option to.
Hey, grand awakening, man. Grand rising. Good morning, everybody tuning in. So I've been watching this situation with Canelo Alvarez and Eddie Hearn kind of closely. And it's some people that's catching wave of this. I saw a good video yesterday. And in the video, it was talked about how Canelo's supposed to be this free agent, right? And I'm gonna quote, I'm gonna share a little bit of the content from the video, just a little bit of it. So I'm gonna give y'all the source. But they're saying in the video how Canelo's supposed to be a free agent, but yet you got Eddie Hearn on the front line negotiating and dictating and saying, you know, we gonna find out and we'll decide this and that. But a lot of people keep saying that he's his own boss. He is a face of boxing. He's his own promoter. He's his own whatever, right? He do what he want. Can Canelo really do what he want? Can he? Or do he got to follow instructions? Or do he got to get the okay, the approval from Matchroom? Anybody got a match? Matchroom, the zone. Okay. And we're going to ignite some flame to Eddie Hearn. We're going to introduce Eddie Hearn and Matchroom to this flame real proper like. Because I'm starting to see some inconsistencies, some contradictions, and not keeping the same energy. Not keeping the same energy, okay? Because the reason why I started liking Eddie Hearn was because he was pushing for unifications. He pushed for undisputed, making the fights happen for the fans. It's all about making the best fights happen for the fans, having his fighters' best interests at heart and in mind. And all I do is analyze and break down what these fighters say they want to do. And it's the promoter's job to work for them to make that happen. So some promoters help their fighters duck, and then some promoters help their fighters achieve the highest goal. To many of them who on some big champ shit is undisputed. And Canelo Alvarez, out of his own mouth, stated he wants to be the first Mexican undisputed champion in the 4-belt era. He wanted to do that. First, he said he wanted to do it at 160. Then he said he wanted to do it at 68. But Caleb Plant got the belt. PBC pull a little chess move and say, hey, man, we got some good fights. And I showed y'all in the beginning how this man, he welcomed. He said, hey, why not the Benavidez fight? Why not the Jamal Charlo fight? Why not the Spence fight? He wants to make the fights happen that the fans want to see. I think fans want to see Canelo versus Benavidez, Canelo versus Jamal Charlo, Canelo versus Caleb Plant. Canelo versus Errol Spence. Fans want to see that. Right? So why, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, would you guys prevent Canelo Alvarez, the great top pound for pound, number one pound for pound, Canelo Alvarez, as great as he is, why he can't go over there and blaze them PBC fighters as great as he is? Why Canelo can't be great? Why he can't get undisputed like all the rest of these fighters getting undisputed this year? You know, matter of fact, PBC, they showing they about that undisputed work this year. Leading the way with Jermell Charlo. Shout out to Jermell and Derek James going after it this weekend. But they making some changes this year. Undisputed right there. They offering you Caleb Plant with few other good fights that you could put on pay-per-view. That's going to attract a lot of people. Canelo and Jamal, that'll attract a lot of people, especially in Texas. Canelo Benavidez, come on now. That's a lot of buys. I think that'll do better than a damn Canelo Saunders, Canelo Smith, or Canelo Better Beef, Eddie Hearn. Mr. Earn with Hearn. What about undisputed? You know, Eddie don't have no issue sending people like Andrade to PBC to unify. Right? Eddie Hearn, this your boy. I get it. Canelo, your boy now. You gonna get the glory after he blazed the PBC fighters. He'll get the strap, right? He'll blaze Jamal, blaze Benavidez, and then get Caleb Plant. No problem, right? Send your boy to get the strap. What's wrong with that? Send your boy to get the strap. But because it's Canelo, Eddie Hearn, now undisputed ain't all that important. Ain't that important now. Let me just share a little bit of this. Okay? Because this is the type of shit I'll be paying attention to, man. This is from the Brotherhood. Y'all get over there and check him out. Subscribe. See, I pay attention to the content creators. It's putting in work. Check this out.
PBC offers Canelo Alvarez a 3-fight deal, including Charlo Benavidez and Caleb Plant. And the popular opinion is Canelo shouldn't take the deal because he's a free agent. He wants to be free. He don't want to be tied up in no multi-fight deal. Well, this is my response to that. We're talking about a guy who was just in a multi-fight deal earlier this year to fight Avni Yildirim and Billy Joe Saunders. And he signed to Matchroom to carry out that deal. If y'all want to see it, here you go. This came right from the Matchroom website. Canelo inked the 2-fight deal with Eddie Hearn. Part 1 of the agreement saw Canelo destroy mandatory challenger Avni Yildirim, and part 2 of the deal was the Billy Joe fight. So the deal is over. The deal is finished. But somehow, some way, we got Eddie Hearn sitting here negotiating the Caleb Plant fight after the 2-fight deal is done. So what the fuck is going on? If Canelo really a free agent, why the fuck is Eddie Hearn, big head ass, negotiating a fight with Caleb Plant right now? And I think I've come to the conclusion that Canelo done already re-signed with Matchroom after the Billy Joe fight. He's supposed to be a free agent right now. That's what he's pretending he is. But somehow you got this promoter representing you. If you really a free agent, you don't got a promoter representing you. You don't got a network that you trying to stick to. But that ain't what it sound like to me. Listen to this video.
I'm getting a little pessimistic before you get out of here about Caleb Plant and Canelo Alvarez, only because I'm starting to see this Beterbiev light heavyweight thing on social media, and people are talking about it. Like the backup plan seems like it's starting to become the first plan. Or am I wrong?
No, I don't think you're wrong. It's definitely our plan A. Is Caleb Plant. You know, we've made the team an offer.
Look, Eddie Hearn already lying. I done already caught the body language of his fucking lie. You see, he starts scratching his lip and look up in the air.
The first plan, or am I wrong?
No, I don't think you're wrong. It's definitely.
You see that shit right there? That scratching the lip, looking up in the air. That's signs of a fucking liar. You can bet that this Caleb Plant fight ain't happening, and that 3-fight deal is not getting signed by Canelo.
Our plan A is Caleb Plant. You know, we've made the team an offer. They've been back talking about, you know, I think it's.
Now, did you hear that? Eddie Hearn just said we've made Caleb Plant's team an offer. Now, who the fuck is we? If Caleb Plant, excuse me.
So 3 minutes of that video from the Brotherhood, just analyzing this interview, analyzing Eddie Hearn and the we shit. You know, shout out to the we community. We hear a lot of the we, but that's a good question. Who is the we? A lot of people say that you know, Canelo's his own boss and this, that, and the third. Like, I don't know, man, because I remember boss shit. Like, remember Floyd offered Pacquiao like 40 million? Ain't that like boss shit? Like, you come out, you make an offer. You know what I'm saying? If you the top dog, you the cash cow. Is Canelo doing that? I don't know. But it do look like DAZN or Eddie Hearn is trying to keep the money in-house. And we're talking about Matchroom, DAZN. I think Brotherhood is definitely woke on that. And you know what's also crazy? This was so crazy, right? Because when this came up, Canelo potentially signing with the PBC, right? It was this outrage, man. It's just been this outrage on the internet, right? Like, why would he do that? And this, that, and the third, right? But in other situations, they'll say, "Oh man, you need to go where the fights are at. You need to go in and you're on the wrong side of the street or whatever." And it's like it's this resentment towards, I guess, because it's people that, you know, that bring their emotions and they race into it. No, people don't have an issue with, like, say, some black dudes signing with Eddie Hearn for their career, get the bag. What's wrong with a Mexican, Canelo Alvarez, going and signing a 3-fight deal with Heyman? Y'all got an issue with that because he a black dude? It's just the energy and a lot of racist comments. So it's y'all cool with Canelo signing a 3 or 5 fight deal with Eddie Hearn Matchroom because he I guess he the right complexion. But if he signed with Heyman, oh hell nah. What the fuck? That's what I noticed. I'm a content creator and I see the comments, the reactions. I'm like, oh, y'all just don't want Canelo going over there with Floyd and them. Floyd and them boys. Well, I mean, what's the problem? I mean, it's work. It's pay-per-view bread over there. Right? Maybe Eddie Hearn don't want to let him go. Maybe that's what it is. He want to speak that we shit. So, and down talk any possibility of him going over there and making bread for Heyman and them. See what y'all talking about. Shout out to Boxing God. Mid-morning. Already know we drops a dancing AB. What's happening, dog? Lisa in the chat. We got Nathan Cano. Canelo hasn't fought an elite opponent since Triple G, and that was ages ago. Something's got to give. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Hit the like button. And big shout out to the playback. Y'all know what it is. UGC work. Canelo can't even fight Demetrius Andrade and Dimitri Bivol. Demetrius and Dimitri are from the Zone's platform. What's up with that? I mean, it's certain people he won't fight on his side of the street, on the other side of the street. I mean, they were saying that the Europeans, you know, the UK, they getting all the work though from Canelo, right? If you're on the other side of the pond, you can get the work. What about the young, hungry lions though? Boxing guys say karma's a bitch. Didn't he have an opportunity at 160 to be undisputed with Andrade, who was a horrible fighter, but he was willing to fight with no problem. I think you mean to say Billy. Oh, willing to fight Canelo with no problem. Fuck him. He is getting what he deserves. I mean, looking like karma. Looking like that move backfired on him, low key. I mean, he can still achieve his goal. You just got to go through the PBC fire, though. What I analyze. But I think people got an issue with him going over there to that side of the street. Why y'all got an issue with Canelo daring to be great? 3 young, hungry lions over there, man. I don't get it, B. Why is people worried about Canelo leaving? Y'all don't want Canelo to leave Eddie Hearn? If it's going to better his resume, get him more money, and boost his legacy? No? No? You not want it? He don't want to be the first Mexican undisputed like he said? He don't want that? Damn. He don't want to go down and like really just change the game in the history books? Anybody, it's a lot of people already that made a tons of money in the sport because people changing their tune, right? They said, man, he ain't got to go after that last belt, man. It's many big fights out there for him. He's going to make way more money than your favorite fighter. I'm like, huh? Y'all bringing it back to the money now. This is the cash cow. Y'all still worried about him getting paid. Don't that be something? These dudes can be at the top getting multi-millions every fight, and they still worried about him getting more money. Like, what? When are y'all going to want these dudes to elevate, you know, get some better smoke in front of them and better their legacy with all of them M's? Then they go back to their mansion, man. But y'all okay with the more Yildirim's and shit. See what I'm saying? Y'all want to keep allowing this guy to skip around and allow people to keep protecting this dude from real work. If you asking me, I'd say go PBC because that's real work. I want to see him fight Benavidez. I want to see him fight Jamal. I want to see him become undisputed by fighting Caleb Plant. Come on now. If you a real fan, you should be like, hey, Canelo, you the top dog. The fuck? This is going to be easy work. Easy work. But what y'all worried about Heyman making some money off of him? Heyman and Floyd making some bread off Canelo? Why he dared to be great? Didn't Floyd bless him with a payday? Didn't he? Yeah, they had numbers, but it was because he was fighting Floyd. That's how he got rich. That's how he became second class face of boxing. Secondary after he lost to Floyd. That's all he did was lose to Floyd, and y'all anointed him as the face of boxing. And every time he gets somewhere, you got promoters and sanctioning bodies want to get on the front line to protect the dude. Change rules, give him a pass for PEDs. You know what I'm saying? Raise Kim Bluter levels. Franchise this guy. Flame everybody else who ducked, but don't flame him. You know, leave him alone, like Bob Arum say. I said, what the hell? You're not even his promoter. Why do you even care? I care about if he get this last belt, though. I'm sick of this dude ducking. You know what I mean? That's ducking smoke. Canelo, if you don't fight Caleb Plant, you are ducking, sir. How many times you gonna lie to the public about what you gonna do? The opportunity is there. It's a small catch, but it's there. Hey man, he can stay where he at then. If he don't want to go after that PBC work, okay, if it's in a contract that he's supposed to get that, it's gonna happen. What you mean? How do I know? They put it in a contract and they sign off for it, and it's in a contract. He gonna get what he get. That's on him though. But how long y'all gonna keep giving this dude a pass to keep changing his mind about being great? Being great. And we talking about 3 hot freaking opponents. That's some real smoke. I'm not saying Canelo ain't gonna win it, but I'm just saying that'll be some like, yeah, I'll give you some real props, Canelo. You blazed through Jamal, Lil Charlo Jamal. You blazed through David Benavidez, the real WBC champ, and Caleb Plant, the last IBF, the last belt you need. You just making your resume better and your legacy great. But y'all don't want to see that. Y'all want to make excuses for Canelo. You know what I mean? To duck. And he's supposed to be a Mexican warrior. Where? I don't see it. They want to do a fight deal with Canelo for Plant. I hope so. I hope so. And if it means you got to go to Showtime, go. You know? Eddie Hearn need to fall back. If this man is a free agent, fall back. Yeah, that's true. At 68, it's better hot competition for him on the PBC side. So go get that work. That weak ass DAZN side work with the 68, nah, that ain't it for you. You look, telling you, man, ain't that shit. Ain't that some shit? You duck and then you go up to a division when you want to be on some big champ shit, and then you run into another duck. Now it's on the flip side. Hey, man, ducks get ducks, man. Ducks get ducked. That's what happened. He ducked and got ducked. So I don't have no compassion for Canelo. You ducked undisputed for you to get undisputed ducked from your ass, took from your ass. So whatever y'all gotta figure it out. Tell Eddie Hearn loan you some money to offer whatever it is they saying to give for you to get in there with Caleb Plant next. I don't want to see nothing else. Don't try to go up to 75. You know, we're gonna have a fucking fish fry on your ass. Don't go up to 75. Stay where you at. Defend your straps. Too many passes for this dude. Too many passes. I'm like, is this football? Damn. Like, go deep, Canelo. Go deep. Here's another pass coming. Hell out of here. We'll see. We shall see. What's up, D Hodge? Let me drop the dancing AB. I mean, yeah, man. More protection than the president. Ramos, what's happening? What Eddie Hearn was saying in that recent interview, I hope what y'all saying add up in the chat. Hope what you saying add up. Just know if it ain't at 68, if you ain't trying to make it happen to get that last strap, nah, bruh. Nah. So we will see. Let me share these daily sources right quick because another individuals that's in this headline today is Manny Pacquiao. And Manny is seemed like he upset. It seemed like he upset. But I'm gonna show y'all why. Let me pull him up because we got this fight coming up still with Pacquiao and Spence. And I mean, it's crazy because I didn't catch a lot of the things from the press conferences. I didn't really care too much. But people was talking about Spence a lot, saying that he was messing up the fight dates and shit. I missed all of that. But, you know, I'm seeing now in the content. I'm like, hey, man, whatever. You better have a hell of a game plan. Hey, but my question is, though, with this Manny Pacquiao, with PBC, right? Because there's been a lot of rumors lately, and shout out to the OG Blood Boxing. I call like his last few videos. Shout out to him. And he said, you know, like he's one of the few people I've been hearing, like, if you really a fan of boxing and you not being biased, you know Manny Pacquiao's legacy right now is kind of scary. If he fuck around and beat Spence, bruh, come on, man. Like, Floyd's career was cool, but Manny out here blazing young, active, hungry Lions, bro, champs. Nope, easy. You know what I mean? Not easy, but this man is way out of his prime and blazing. You know, with nobody testing. But anyway, we're gonna get to that. But the mere fact that this dude is still daring to be great like this, man, you gotta put this guy up there. So my point is, in saying that, is PBC pulling some shit like, damn, are they concerned that he could beat Spence? To where if he do beat Spence, guess what? He one belt away from undisputed. And he might fuck around and be like, just go and give me Bud. I ain't got shit else to lose. What the fuck? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do what Spence and them Keith and them wouldn't do. I'm gonna take all of their straps and I'm gonna go after Bud. And I'm gonna go out with a bang. Will I win or lose? What if he fucking had that mentality? They like, let's get this belt. Let's not get this man not back. Let's not reinstate this man back. You feel me? And it's like it delays him now. Like if Manny Pacquiao just said, fuck it, I'm gonna go out going after this undisputed, he would have been one belt away. But now, if he win this, you still gotta fight for the WBA, and then you gotta fight for the WBO. It's just you getting older. You know what I mean? But this year, they going after the straps. Y'all gotta pay attention, man. Only people mad is the fanboys and the ones that's on the little champ shit this year. That's it. I am excited. I have been waiting for this type of shit. Shit is getting exposed with these little champs. You know what I mean? Little champs is gonna get bodied out here, man. Big champs are stepping up and taking the hell over. If you're not on the big strap season shit, yeah, you're gonna get blazed, man. You're gonna get your shit blazed. And I think maybe Manny had that mentality, like, look, man, I would have had 3 straps. I think that would have been more belts he didn't held at one time, right? One, two kid, what's happening, my bro? Give y'all 30 to hang out, cook for a little bit. Sometimes I be random, so I don't even be knowing who up, who here, who there. Let me drop the link. Shout out to Boxing Guide in the chat. Lisa Bells. Tahaka Desetti. Javier. Of course, Nathan Cano. All my peoples that be coming through the whole playback. 1-2 killer. Oh, I had the cover up, so I don't. He was in and out. Plant and the PBC Al Heyman holding the IBF strap hostage. They holding it hostage with options, right? Like, I think it's a good. I mean, I don't know what the money is, but them fights is, if it's pay-per-view, this is supposed to be this is the cash cow, right? This man need to get back on pay-per-view. But I get it. Eddie Hearn probably want to get in the way because that does nothing for the DAZN platform. They have been trying to hold on to that. So we're gonna have to find out that shit. What's up, 1-2?
Yeah, what up, man? Yo, man, my button be sticking on my computer, man. I gotta get a new one. That shit be just doing what it wants, man. So I gotta fix that shit. But I see you cooking, man. But the PBC is offering a 1-fight deal to Canelo, but I'm not sure how much it's for. And so, yeah, man, that undisputed work, we might get that undisputed work because the 3-fight deal, I don't know if that's any longer on the table. And that was posted 18 hours ago. I got the link if you want me to drop it in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead and drop it, bro. Matter of fact, here's another article. This is a good question. Will Manny Pacquiao overtake Canelo as pound for pound #1 if he beats Errol Spence? Shit. That's a good ass question. Undisputed is 3 days away, and these fanboys are more worried about Canelo not signing a contract and Fury's test results. Oh, I ain't be worried about Tyson Fury. I think that they might strip him. They might strip that guy. It seems like anytime it's ready, it get time to defend that strap, something happens, man. He, overdose or overweight, overweight.
But that would be for undisputed. So that's what's up. And I think this Castano or Canelo fight is a damn good fight.
Castano Canelo.
I mean, my bad. Charlo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a damn good fight. I'm just saying we was just cooking on Canelo, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's a good ass fight.
That's a good fight, man, and it should be an entertaining fight as well. Because I think Castano could fight. That dude could really scrap. So shout out to both of them guys willing to make it happen. It doesn't seem to be any hiccups in that undisputed work over there. You know what I mean? Right. However they doing it.
So let me appreciate you sharing that link. Let me pull that up. Hey, did you hear what I was talking about with Manny Pacquiao?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy, man. Like he let me share this because he was kind of going in on the WBA. Some headline was kind of funny. It said he said some shit like WBA is like a used car lot or some shit. I was like, man, he pissed off. Let me see. Manny didn't get the due process and respect from the WBA. So it's like, how can you strip somebody? You don't really give them the heads up. Like, look, man, we got a little, time limit on this. You need to make something happen. It's got to be these type of level opponent. It's like, if they don't even give him that, it's like, that was they intentionally didn't tell him. They just stripped him, man. They just wanted to strip him. That's just crazy. Like, let's just say, for instance, like somebody get promoted, and then all of a sudden, they just demote you. Like, nigga, what would you demote me for? Like, oh, well, man, I actually wanted you to get here 10 minutes earlier than everybody else, but you wasn't. Like, well, I didn't even know that. Y'all didn't even tell me that shit. So you just gonna demote me, bro? Like, yeah, that's just how we run our company. So, like, damn.
But between us, man, you can't be inactive and not let them know what you're doing either. And you hold on to that belt. So it kind of go both ways.
It was during a pandemic. So what was he's a senator, so they know what he's doing. He's doing
but he's also a fighter, man. I mean, if you got shit going on outside of your job and you like, oh well, I gotta do this, your job gonna be like, yeah, that's great, but yeah, man, fuck that, you fired. You wouldn't hear. So to me, it's like, yo, if you're gonna take on all that stuff, do it correctly. So and also the WBA was on some bullshit because they did kind of just snatch it from him, but he's got to be on point too. He got to know what's going on. These fighters got to know what's happening. They got to stay in tune with what's happening with their business, because now he ain't gonna bring that WBA to the fight, right? Not the real one. So I mean, that kind of makes it, that would have put a little more glitter on the unification. You know what I mean? It would have made it doper, because it would have really been strap season, but it's really not strap season.
Is there gonna be VADA for Manny versus Earl? I don't know. I'm not in PBC, bro. I have no idea, Nathan. You know what I mean? Last time I checked, shit, they hadn't even started. They weren't even welcome back in the program yet. So, hey, may the best man win. You feel me? I can't speak on that.
But they were talking about taking it from Ugas, giving it to him. They said that they dropped a bag on Ugas and then gave it back to Ugas. So it kind of made me wonder what Manny was doing for the WBA to do some shit like that. Like they just, why would you screw over a guy that, you know what I'm saying, that you're putting, you know what I mean, that's bigging up your brand? I don't understand it. It's kind of backwards, but I don't understand a lot about this boxing shit.
Yeah, what's up, Iron Cone?
Yeah, all good, man. Just gotta be careful coming on here, because last time I was on a stream with y'all, people was like jumping in front of in like imaginary bullets for EJ, and so I gotta be careful what I say. I don't want to
worry about that type shit, bro.
I don't want to say about nothing about no takeover or no straps or none of that, because people I don't want to talk about nothing. So just I'm just trying to be careful, sir. I'm saying I mean I got off the show. I went to the hardware store and I'm dying in the goddamn in the goddamn gardening section. I'm like, people are imagining bullets and they just jumping in front of you. You don't say nothing about no takeover. You ain't got no argument for that, Black. I'm like, oh man, me chilling for no reason.
I don't know what it is, man.
So I'm trying to be careful and walk on some eggshells here. I'm being careful. You know what I'm saying,
Kong, man, I know you being facetious, because
you
ain't never. I ain't never seen Kong be cordial with some bullshit.
I don't want nobody
that's called bait. 1, 2.
I know. I'm just saying, we might have some new viewers and they might be taking that shit literal. I'm like, Kong ain't like that, yo.
Hell no.
Just let the new viewers know. Be very careful. Don't say takeover, straps. Don't say nothing about. Just don't say nothing about nothing like that, bro. Don't say nothing.
Texas, none of that.
Nothing about that. It's because it's EJ City.
EJ City, man.
What up, Black and 1, 2 Kid? What's the topic today?
Yeah, we're talking about Eddie Hearn, Canelo. Daily sources was Manny Pacquiao, of course, still not being reinstated, and basically saying that WBA is like a used car lot. They gotta say shit about it. They're like used car lot or some shit. So that shout out to 1, 2 Kid and others in the chat saying that now that they're gonna offer the 1 fight deal for the Caleb Plant fight to Canelo and Eddie Hearn, I guess. Since Eddie Hearn want to be the face of Canelo and shit.
When it comes down to who's gonna pay Canelo Alvarez the most money, the most guaranteed money, you see, the issue with PBC is these PBC people tell you, yeah, man, you need to be on PBC. You need to be on PBC. The problem is they're not gonna buy the fight. Right? All these dudes who you hear scream and claw and get red in the face for things to be on pay-per-view, they're not gonna buy the fight. And that's why Canelo Alvarez left pay-per-view, because he knows these dudes ain't buying my fights. And it's all these PBC fans who want everything on pay-per-view. So are you telling me it's going to be Errol and Manny pay-per-view? It was Tank pay-per-view the other day. It's going to be Canelo and Plant pay-per-view September. Wilder and Fury pay-per-view October. Well, how much money is in your pocket? So this is what's interesting to me about these people. This is how I know these people don't buy, because if you bought fights, you don't have that much money. It ain't no way you have this much money. You know what I'm saying? At $80 a pop. And a Canelo, according to how much you have to pay Canelo, it might be $100 a pop. You know what I'm saying? So I know these people don't have all this money. And for me, who's a casual boxing fan now, I've downgraded myself to an extremely casual boxing fan. DAZN is fine. If that fight's on DAZN, I can just turn on my DAZN and it's on.
You think they're gonna send Caleb Plant to DAZN?
No. And Caleb
That's
Plant,
what I'm saying. Like,
if he allows Al Heyman and them to cheat him out of this money with Canelo, where he don't have to worry about no, because remember, Caleb Plant ain't bringing no fans, right? He coming with his hands swinging. He don't have no fans. I have never heard nobody say, I want Caleb Plant on pay-per-view. I ain't heard nobody say that.
His
Never
sweet hands swinging.
nobody.
His
Right?
sweet hand swinging though.
So we're gonna say all them fans coming because they want to see the coronation of Canelo Alvarez. They're not coming to see no possible upset. They want to see a coronation. And as such, all these people coming to see Canelo. Canelo Alvarez says, you know what? DAZN can pay me all this upfront money. I don't have to gamble on Caleb Plant's non-existent fans, these PBC people who are going to crack stream the fight. All these people, I can just get all of my money. And I don't have to share no 50% with no PBC. If Caleb Plant says, you know what? No, it has to be on pay-per-view because, you know, I want my pay-per-view upside. What upside? You ain't bringing no fans.
You are the downside.
You are the downside. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody coming to see you. You ain't no UK dude bringing the whole country watching. You're Caleb Plant from Tennessee. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And we're going to have to keep it real here. We've seen this before from PBC when they made Deontay Wilder not take no offers from Anthony Joshua. I told y'all before, anytime you hear people start saying, I know my worth, it's a duck coming. If PBC can put up more guaranteed money for Canelo, go ahead. I'm not paying for the fight, though. I'm good. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do like all these other dudes and use my other options to watch the fight. But if it's on DAZN, I just turn my DAZN on.
Said other options, yeah.
That's my opinion. Caleb Plant can't let these people cheat him out of this fight because they don't have nothing for him. Just like they didn't have nothing for Deontay Wilder. Look where Wilder is now, in turmoil. You can't let them cheat you out of this opportunity. Say, look, wherever Canelo wants to fight, I'm going to fight there. But that's just my opinion.
Hey, so you think Canelo going to accept the offer?
Maybe, sure. If they can offer him more than what DAZN is up, because this is about money too. Let's not.
I mean, he a free agent, so he should be able to go over there, right?
Yeah, he should be able to go. He's not signed with DAZN. Eddie Hearn is only doing his promotion by his behest.
But on the interview, this guy even stated like, we don't want to do it. Like, we want to do it on DAZN.
Who?
That's Eddie Hearn said that.
Well, of course, DAZN wants to fight.
Right.
DAZN wants to pay for the fight. Of course, they want DAZN to get the fight. Yeah. But ultimately, it's Canelo's decision. Of course, Eddie Hearn wants DAZN to get the fight. Eddie Hearn has stake in DAZN.
Yeah, but he was talking like, well, if we can't do it on DAZN, and we moving on, we got other options. Like, what?
I don't know. This is ultimately Canelo's because Eddie Hearn is not Canelo's manager. Eddie Reynoso is Canelo's manager. You know what I'm saying? This is Canelo's decision. Eddie Hearn can advise and be like, man, we'll have to get in the zone. But ultimately, this is Canelo's decision. Canelo and Eddie Reynoso. Eddie Hearn ain't Canelo's manager. Eddie Hearn wants it on his own. Of course he does.
Hey, Aaron Cohn, is there more money for Canelo fighting those options, like those PBC fighters at 68, or just staying with fighting on DAZN and whatever guys that they can
DAZN? Because if you fight David Benavidez, I mean, I think those are tougher fights, sure. But if you fight David Benavidez on PBC, again, you're gambling with money. Them dudes don't bring no fans.
But Canelo, paired with them guys, it'll do better than Canelo Saunders or Canelo Smith.
You think David Benavidez versus Canelo would do better than Canelo versus Sanders?
Yes, hell yeah.
You think with all them British fans tuning in to watch the fight, you think
No,
David Benavidez
if,
has
I'm
that
talking
kind of
about
power?
if they did it on pay-per-view, the Mexicans will buy. They'll be all, man. What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that'd be
see,
great.
I think the point that Iron Kong's saying is you got them UK fans and the Mexicans buying it when they fight, and you know what I'm saying. So
I hear
you
you, but
doubling down.
how many more British or UK fighters can he fight? What
No, I'm
Well,
not
I'm not
saying this.
saying
You ask me which one would do better. I'm telling you the reason why the Sanders fight would always do better is because Sanders is coming with his country.
Mhm.
And I'm not quite sure David Benavidez is so big in Mexico. I mean, I don't have no proof of that. What I mean, where's the proof? I mean, when has David Benavidez ever done any big numbers?
No, Canelo is, like I say, this is the face of boxing. But
yeah,
I think that him versus Benavidez,
that's a
of
big
course,
fight.
would do better than Saunders, better than the Smith, better than whatever, or better Biev or Bivol. I think Benavidez is a hotter opponent, competitive wise and money, tracking money wise. So,
the
Competitive
thing.
wise, maybe, but I need proof of the money part.
well, Bivol, if you go up, of course, that's some work up there. But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like that's a hot fight. Jamal Charlo versus Canelo, that's a hot fight.
I
I'm not.
think it's a better fight, but if you look at it, it's like are there going to be new people to watch Benavidez as they were probably just going to watch Canelo regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know.
All the
I mean,
PBC, all the Mexicans,
wherever
all
he
Canelo's
wants to
fans.
fight, that's up to him. I'm
Yeah.
not paying no PBC dollars though, so that's cool. That's cool. I'm good on that.
He said Butterstream
I just feel
promotion.
like, hey, whatever side of the street it is, if it's the fights that we want to see, then I gotta support that. I gotta invest in that. I'm not gonna discriminate. Okay,
Hey,
I'll keep it a stack. PBC was on some bullshit a lot in the past, but
no,
we got.
trust me. It's not about PBC per se. I'm not paying no more $80 for these fights, bro. Not top rank money no more, because I used to be able to buy Fox fights, right, on our pay-per-view channel, but I changed cable subscribers, so I don't know if I'm able to, still able to do that. But I'm not doing it no more, bro. Like Caleb Plant, because I've seen it before PBC where they made Wilder not take any offers, and now Wilder's in purgatory with this demon named Luke Fury. He can't get out, right? And he's like, I turned down more money to fight you. And it's like, well, whose fault is that? Who advised you not to take the money? Same PBC people. Are they gonna now advise Caleb Plant to not take the offer from Canelo to fight on the zone? Are they gonna advise him to do that too? Is Caleb Plant gonna say, you know what, man? It's PBC or nothing? Really? Listen, if Canelo goes to PBC, great. I'll watch it on my unscrupulous network, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do just like them PBC fans who are gonna stream the fight, because I learned how to stream fights from them people. I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing. Black, when I used to be around them people, I didn't know nothing about no Fire Stick and none of that. Never. I didn't know a thing about that. They taught me how to do illegal streaming while simultaneously saying, yeah, man, AJ need to come do pay-per-view. But I'm learning how to steal pay-per-views from them. This is real talk. These dudes taught me how to steal. Anyway, that's just me. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, shout out to Eric Cole, man. That's him. Yeah, man. So we're gonna see what happened with that, man. I just want to see this dude become undisputed, man. You know what I mean? And blaze out a whole, you know what I'm saying? Blaze out this 68 division. I don't want to see this guy go up without taking care of this business right here, man. Take care of this business somehow, some way, figure that out. You know what I mean? So hopefully, what everybody's saying, hold up. This dude right here, he's a stubborn one here.
Yeah, man, and that's the thing, man. I just want to see undisputed. I could care less whether it's on the zone or PBC. To
That's
be
where I'm
honest,
at with it.
to be honest with you, and I'm not rooting for the PBC, and I'm not rooting for the zone when it comes to it. I just want to see the fight. So
Yeah,
if the
I
fight
don't do that
happens,
network side and shit. And I just see a lot of it. The tone is like, why the fuck he got? Don't go over there. Like they gonna milk you or whatever. And I don't know. Like I say, like you say, if they offering this one fight deal and he take it, whatever. So one fight deal and make it happen. But it just seems like it's a lot of people that's resenting him going over there and making fights happen. So I'm not down talking. I just feel like if opportunity come up where he can blaze those fighters, hey, go over there and do it.
man, I
Go over there
just
and
feel
do it.
like every time undisputed starts to talk, all these roadblocks and and these meat shields pop up and talk about things like leverage and shit like
Mhm.
that, and money, and it's a business, and I'm like, look, it's gonna be a damn good business if he pulls off Caleb Plant pulls off undisputed. It's gonna be a damn good business if Canelo pulls off undisputed. It's gonna be damn good business for these guys, and I support the guys that are willing to get in the ring and bet on themselves, because there is light at the end of that motherfucking tunnel if they pull it off. So however it may go, they're giving us the event. So that's all I'm worried about. Is not getting the damn event though. You know what I'm saying? Because egos are in the way. Because when that shit happens, I mean, if you're gonna have an ego problem, you would think that you would resort to getting in the ring and clearing that shit up. But it ain't like that. They like, nah, man, I'm coming in first. Nah, man, I want these gloves.
Yeah.
Nah, we gotta do it over here. Nah, you gotta do this. And then here come the meat shields. Yeah, that's right. You tell them. That's what we're gonna do, man. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm trying to watch this fight, man. Let these dudes get in there and scrap it up. And it's not shut up and box, but if that's your job, hey, man, yeah, shut up and box. Get in there and bet on yourself, and then the bag is gonna come. The bag will be there at the end of that motherfucking tunnel. So just go get it.
Go get the strap, get the bag.
That's
Boxing
right.
guy said, I'm not paying for the Manny and Untrue Spence fight because both Doug Bud Crawford stream on promotions. Shout out to Iron Cone 26. Yeah, man.
This is not a plug for illegal streaming, by the way.
You opened that up.
I'm not encouraging. Don't strike Black's channel, please. I'm not.
Shit, it's over with. No, you
yeah, well, you was cooking. The panel got quiet.
Bro, it's weird when I hear these people talk about, yeah, man, he need to come over here and be on pay-per-view. I'm like, well, y'all taught me how to steal pay-per-views. How y'all?
They confused, like how Jamal said. They confused.
Yeah,
y'all
man.
Not gonna buy all these pay-per-views.
Big up pay-per-views and be Butterstream Promotions. You know what I'm saying? So it just doesn't work like that, man. You're really not putting money in these fighters' pockets, but I guess you promoting them is good enough.
Yeah, hey, man, let's keep it all the way 100, all the way. You know, Canelo gonna be smack dab in September, in the middle. When is Manny versus Spence? August? When?
Yeah. It's not October like Spence said. It's actually in August, man.
So it's August.
That's crazy. Motherfuckers caught that shit. I caught that late, but go ahead.
$80 August. $80 or
that's how much it is?
But how much is pay-per-views? Isn't that $80 all the time? If you gotta pay Manny Pacquiao all that money, it's always $80. How much was that? It wasn't $80.
Damn, I get to watch the real strap season of Texas fight for free this weekend, man.
I'm curious how much Manny's getting.
So it's $80. $80. Canelo Alvarez $80 or more dollars. Then October, Fury versus Wilder $80 again. Y'all gonna pay $80?
He's still at it.
Let's keep it real. These people don't have that much money, Black.
Oh shit. Hey, I be paying for these events, the ones that I like.
Yeah, but you
I
well
can't
off.
speak for nobody else.
You're a rich dude. You got like
I can't speak for nobody else, but
you got the bag. You know what I'm saying? Y'all live in Texas where y'all got a lot of money and stuff.
you on an island. What you talking about? You already living in paradise on a beach.
I'm
You
trapped.
worried about?
He said,
Huh?
I'm trapped.
We in a trap. What you talking, man? Shit. Arcon, you well off. You ain't even in America, so you good. You just gotta just watch the little people that come out sneezing and shit, because y'all been catching COVID.
We back outside, man. We off lockdown now. We back outside. You know what I'm saying? Tourists can come down now if you know and enjoy it. Just don't get in no fights down here.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, tourists get into fights all the time down here because a lot of them to be racist and they get drunk. So I just want to encourage if you're coming to St. Kitts, if you're of the Caucasian persuasion, non-black persuasion, please. Every tourist season we have this issue where people get outside themselves, and please just relax.
Y'all be having to put hands on them, the tourists, man?
Do you want me to play a video of a taxi driver fighting a tourist right now for you?
Hell yeah, go ahead.
Where's the video? Hold on. Let me. It's on my Twitter.
Shout out to Arcon pulling up the content, man.
I'll find it. This is regular. This is regular everyday shit. This is not like
he about to show us what happens if you come down there on that bullshit.
If you go to Kitts
This is not
on
like
that bullshit, no Karens in the Kitts.
St. Kitts is with the shits. That guy's more worried about numbers than competitive fights.
Don't come down here and get into no fights this year, please. Just relax.
Man. Shit.
Anyway, go ahead. My bad, man.
Oh, you good?
Yeah, but it still got to be nice to wake up in a bit of a paradise. You know what I'm saying? Even when times is tough, you just walk out and go, "Oh, shit ain't so bad."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight access to it, like nothing.
I keep telling y'all, man. It's nice. It's cool for y'all when you come.
Do you live? Let me ask you a question. You live walking distance from the beach?
I think everywhere is walking distance from the beach. Here.
Okay, man, get up out of here, man.
It's a little island. It's 68 square miles. It's not big, bro.
Get out of here, man. You over here.
All I'm saying to you is, it's cool when you come from the States to go to the beach once in a while, but when you actually live here and you gotta vacuum your car from sand, jeez.
He says it's a great place to visit.
like I would love to see snow. I ain't never seen snow in my life. People who live there, nah, bro. Nah, you don't want.
It's good to look at it, man. But
yo, man, if you got the dough, man, I'll ship you all the snow out my all the snow around my house, man. Shit.
Nah, man, you know. But hey, if it's PBC, I'm not mad at Canelo, man. Go ahead, that's cool, bro.
What?
Go ahead, bro. Hey, what do y'all think about Golden Boy announcing, or it was announced that Virgil and Cavalier is gonna fight?
I like the fight.
Yeah, it's the 14th, right? August.
Yeah,
I like the fight.
That's a big fight. That's the only good fighter Golden Boy got left.
There's a hell of a fight right there.
But what scares me about it is when these guys they beat like decent competition. I hope Ortiz don't get on no diva shit. You know, I really like when these guys like this is the best time when we get the best fights from the young fighters because they're willing to step up and fight. But then when they get these championships or they get this big name, then they just get on some, yeah, man, I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay me top dollar. I'm out here. You got to get me a new
Start
chain.
saying, who is he fought?
Yeah.
You got to prove something. Be someone first.
Yeah, it's like it's getting bad, man. It's getting bad. Like that diva shit is like heavy in boxing and networks and all that bullshit. I think it's really hurting boxing. And I think you brought it up, Kong. I think the reason why the UFC does so much better is because you know what you get.
I know I'm
tell you a fight's gonna come about. That's the fight you're probably gonna get.
That fight's gonna happen.
Yeah. That's the difference. These dudes talk about fighting 5 different guys and then wind up fighting Joe Schmo from around the block and put that shit on pay-per-view.
Hey, did y'all catch a little bit of the press conference between Tyron Woodley and Jake Paul?
No.
Oh, y'all didn't catch that?
Mm-mm.
I ended up catching it. Wasn't nothing else on. He actually had Jake Paul kind of shut up. He was talking shit, and he made him pause for like 2 minutes straight. He
Hold
was
on.
like,
I got I got the little 10-second clip here of this
Okay.
taxi guy and how you it's. Can I share my screen to you? How you do that?
You go to share on the bottom of the screen.
Oh, I can just share it to black stream. I can just share.
Yes, yeah. I think as long as he allows it, you can share it. It
here you go.
Hold on. Oh shit.
Man down.
Man down. One hit a quitter. Hey mate. Big mistake.
See y'all, don't wear tight shorts, man.
That's it.
Was he drunk or he just came in and racist or something? What happened?
It was racist. It was
okay. Damn.
It was both. That's what I'm saying. Like the sun gets to them with the alcohol, and it just.
Damn.
This is not.
He jumped right back in his van too. Like,
he went back to work.
Yeah, white boy got no chin. He just fell straight on his ass. One hook.
That's all the 10-second clip.
Hey, yeah, that was funny though. That was funny.
Yeah, but that's not strange. That's not like a strange occurrence. That's normal, bro.
That's normal stuff. That's a regular day.
That's
just seeing tourists get knocked out. Just bloop.
No, the tourists always like. I just encourage them, like, look here, man, because what I always say, like, you know, when I do like little lectures or whatever, racists travel, right? So while you might think, oh, they're being racist and violent in the States or in Europe or whatever, those people travel, and when they come here, they think they can act the same way with you. So just be careful and whatever. But sometimes I've seen multiple times where people have gotten into altercations with these people.
Nobody ever caught you on video knocking somebody out, a tourist?
No, I don't fight tourists. I usually stay away from tourist sectors.
Okay.
I don't like that.
You don't like that? Okay.
Well, I can assure you, racists be feeling the funk in the States too. So, yeah.
Hell yeah, everywhere they go.
Yeah. So I mean, you always run into the wrong person. Don't matter the location. You might find yourself in a bad situation.
It's like when they buy property here, like you can't, like here in St. Kitts, you can't own the beach. But these guys are of the opinion, like if I buy property and there is a coastline, I also own the coastline. And there's been multiple occurrences of people, like, you know, regular people walking on the sand on the beach, and white people asking them, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing around here? And that's the worst thing you can ask a black person from St. Kitts. If you're white, what are you doing here? What am I doing here?
Yeah, when you're asking a native,
damn,
what the fuck they doing there?
So just, you know, it's tourist season. All I'm saying is come down, enjoy yourself, just relax, bro.
Just relax. Okay.
But that was my little offshoot. Let's get back to boxing. My bad, bro.
You good, man. This hands. You know, putting hands on people. So hey, it's still combat.
You saw the head movement?
Street combat. I was paying attention to this dude. Hey, you see how he had his hands to the side though? He didn't have his hands up, he had his hands off to the side. So good thing, hope the tourist didn't have a jab. It might have been a little problem.
He had that.
He had his hands off to the side.
Yeah, he had that Sergio style. He kept his hands down.
Yeah, his hands down. He got right up on him and then he hooked him. Got right up on him, then hooked him. In St. Lucia, they tear down fences put up by hotels.
Man.
Fresh BX says outsiders talking like they hometown heroes, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
They need to make a statue or something like a a native punching out a tourist type statue. Like put it. As soon as
Tourists
they come
also
in,
fight each other. By the way, that's not also that's not also strange. You see people come off cruise ships fighting.
or
Yeah.
how can
Yeah.
you get to an island and be so mad and just be like,
I can play a lot of
Football
videos for you, Black. I can play a lot of videos for you.
You could blame that shit on the alcohol.
It's usually
maybe.
over alcohol. Yeah.
oh, okay. That's why I asked. I said, was he drunk or he was just
It's
feeling racist
usually
that day?
something to do with alcohol.
Yeah.
They be drinking up them coconuts and shit, and that shit be too much for them, man. They can't handle their drink.
No, like share the video again, the same way you had. Share it.
Hold on, let me. This one is gonna be from a news report where two tourists were fighting over a beach chair.
Oh wow.
But go ahead, y'all can talk. Let me find it.
Not a beach chair. All right, they come on.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's ignorance. Nathan Cano, yeah, man, that's crazy. I was just gonna critique that man's style when he
It
came.
was over a beach umbrella. My bad.
Damn, they trying to steal. They claiming beach umbrellas too. My beach umbrella.
Right.
I
Hey,
bought
that sun.
tickets.
Hey,
This
it
is
was the
mine.
sun. The sun must have been beaming that day.
I'll be right back. One sec. I'll be right back. My bad.
Fuck it, we'll get out there. Sunburn. Hey, give me this goddamn umbrella, man. It's gonna be a homicide. 187 out this.
Something going down around here.
Yeah, man. I didn't know it went down like that on the islands, man. It's too beautiful out there for y'all to be acting so ugly. It's crazy.
Hey, the sun will bring it out of you. You know how it is when it get hot, man. When it get
Sun
hot,
will make you mad.
It's too damn hot. Everybody want to get outside and they be bumping shoulders with everybody else, and sometimes somebody ain't in a good mood. They don't, they're not taking in that vitamin D the right way, and they're taking in too much alcohol, and that's what happens, man.
Nobody like to be openly cooked. You know what I mean?
I love the sun, man. I love the sun. When I see the sun's out, I'm out there. We got to make this work.
But sometimes people in the sun, they moving, they in and out of places and things like that, in and out of cars. But if you just out there getting cooked, like, what I mean? I be feeling for like bums and shit. I'm like, damn, boy. Y'all niggas got to get some shelter, bro. This heat. Especially like, shit, man. Hey. Some people just adapt, though. Some people just adapt. I said somebody.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I seen somebody the other day, man. They was burned all the way down to the next layer of skin, and they still outside smiling and shit. I'm like, you might need to get some ointment for that.
I don't burn like that, man. I get out there, man, and if I'm in the sun too long, I had to get out of Florida. I started to look like I was from India.
India, right?
I came back. Everyone was like, "Damn," I had dudes from India stopping me, like, nah, man.
Like, we is not the same, bro.
Like, hey, man, you good people, but yeah, I don't understand, man. I don't understand. It's funny, man, because in the winter I'm Spanish or Arabic. That's what people be assuming. And then when I in the summer hits the shit, yeah, man, it just changes. I get dark on them, and they.
I would hate having to explain that shit. Like, look, man, even though we the same color, bro, we just not the same, dog. Just please stop.
I always got people coming up to me talking to me, man. Yeah, just randomly just hit me up and shit. Like, I'm like, yeah, man, yeah, man.
Yeah. Let me see if I can share this with you. This is another one of some tourists fighting over a umbrella. Hold on.
This is insane. This is the what the fuck segment of the live stream.
You seeing this?
We are seeing.
All right.
Everybody shut up. Just shut up and sit down. Jesus Christ, you think somebody robbed you. They did. No, they didn't. They didn't give you a chair and an umbrella. You've got everything else. You can sit down. Or we can just pass it on different.
Going down on the beach.
Hey, white t-shirt won that.
Yeah, he pulled up on the wrong dude. He hopped up on the table.
And the winner is in the white corner.
He jumped the ropes to get to him.
Is it a round 2 or?
Yeah, that's it, man. You don't get no more, bro. You
Oh man, you cut it too quick.
Hey,
homie, did you see how he climbed on the top of the table and started piecing? He said bing 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 and then beat him all the way down to the ground. That's he won that one. I think he warned him before he stepped up, trying to go through his bag.
You got everything. Go ahead.
Never go through a tourist bag.
The issue was they came off the ship and they were giving packages. So you got like an umbrella and some other stuff. But apparently they ran out of umbrellas and they had to go get more. This dude was pissed off and he was like, "Where's my effing umbrella?" And he started. The other guy was like, "Bro, they didn't rob you. You got everything else. Just umbrella you didn't get." He's like,
"That's the worst thing. He didn't want to get burnt." Shit.
Well.
At least he was willing to fight. I mean, he didn't fight for it. He got beat up, but
he couldn't wait for the umbrella, so he got that.
You just got the fucking.
He got them combos.
You got them combinations put on his ass, man. That dude climbed up on the top of the table. Like, you know what, man?
Living on an island is wow. It's a lot.
Yeah, he climbed up on the top rope.
Hey, the first hook landed clean too.
Through combinations, through combinations from the top rope.
Yeah, that's some shit. He got the leverage from the height, man. I was like, damn, he wasn't ready.
I seen some shit that happened in Florida. I think it was I watched the video a couple times where I think it was a teacher or something.
Matter of fact,
her and her friend tried to steal somebody's shit. And dude was like, "I let it slide," and they still was trying to steal the shit. I was like, I can't stand people like that, man. They was still trying to take their shit, their chairs, their tent, everything. They were like, "Well, this was yours, but this ain't." It's like, nah, it's all mine. Fuck out of here,
bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm about to pull this up. This is actual share this to the hangout. Hey, you gotta watch this one, Iron Cone. I'm gonna pull it up though. Hold up. I'm gonna pull it up in a sec. Okay, since you want to share these scrapping videos, watch this one. This is here we go.
Ooh.
They said it's the real life Honda. Hold up.
Hold on. Whoa.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me.
Whoa. Oh. No.
Body shot.
Oh.
Ooh, nice one.
Let's go. It's fucking Russian, bro. Russian. Let's go. Russian.
Ooh. Damn.
Knockdown.
He uplifted him with that shot.
Damn, he caught him with the.
He kicked like Honda too, though.
Yeah, he kicked like him too. Yeah. Yeah, so they call it. Actually called him the what you call it, the real life Honda, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won that. That's like a 10-7 round, right?
I'll promote that dude. We'll call him Big Nasty.
Shit. Big China.
Hey. So
Big Somo.
So question though. I mean, the topic today is about Canelo, right?
Canelo, yeah.
Yeah. So if Canelo makes a decision and says, you know what? The Zone wants to pay me more upfront. I don't want to gamble on no pay-per-view. Let's do it on the Zone. Should Caleb Plant go there?
Should Caleb Plant go there? I mean,
yeah. If Canelo says, I want the Zone deal.
Right, but is there an offer that PBC is willing to take to release this man to go there?
Yeah, but wouldn't that be PBC's fault?
I mean, yeah, but the other offer is you take whatever it is they're offering you to go get it. If
Yeah,
they're
but
not
if
going
I'm
to allow
offering
Plant.
you, if I'm offering you more,
This is the PBC we talking about, fam. We know they playing hardball. So
well, whether they playing hardball or not, man, I don't give them a pass.
But then
they're not getting a pass, but this is just the PBC.
But we back
and
to
this guy
AJ
wants to be undisputed. Like, what options do you have?
But you was against Wilder turning on the 150 from the zone, right? So if the zone is offering more money for Canelo and Plant to fight there, and Canelo says, you know what, bro, I want this fight, I want the zone deal. Come fight me over here for it. You know, you make more money. And Plant says, nah.
Mm-hmm. Guess what? That's a duck, right? Guess what? It's a duck, and guess what? He remains not undisputed. That's the only point I'm getting at.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm staying focused on. This man's goal. We can say, "Oh, it's PBC fault, Caleb Plant duck." Hey, we do that all day. Now I ain't got no problem with that. But at the end of it all, you gonna what? You still ain't getting the fight. You still ain't getting the strap. So, what options do you need to make? What choices do you need to make for you to get that last strap for your legacy, bro? Because you didn't do it at 60. Yeah. Now you got one belt. You one belt away to do it at 68. I don't know about your business and how you're gonna get it done, but what you gonna do? Vacate that again? Like change your mind again? Okay, whatever, man. Let me just go to 75 and go and try it. You know what I'm saying? So he keeps saying he gonna be undisputed, and this will be 2 weight classes, and I'm not gonna give him a pass for that. Just like we ain't giving PBC a pass or Plant a pass for ducking, he not gonna get a pass either for ducking undisputed. That's how I look at it. It's double flame for me.
Double flame. Everybody getting burned.
Everybody getting cooked. Hearn too, if he trying to get in the way and say, "Oh man, Canelo, you shouldn't bow to their demands and keep it on his own." Let that man make up his mind on what he want to do for his career and his legacy.
But I agree with Kong. I think it's up to Canelo because I mean, he skated on Golden Boy, so you know.
I think Canelo,
if he wants it.
Canelo is his own boss. Eddie Reynoso is Canelo's manager, not Eddie Hearn. So whatever happens, this is Canelo's choice. Right? So I mean, I've said before, we're not gonna see this fight because I know the zone will put up more upfront money. And I've already seen PBC tell a guy to turn down 150.
We've seen Jamal turn down money too. This is what we've seen. They don't allow their PBC fighters to go fight on the zone. They just don't let it happen. So they're gonna let Plant.
Well, at which point do we ask the fighters to really say, because these guys always say, "I'm my own boss," including Caleb Plant. At which point do we ask these guys, say, "Look here, man," because same for Caleb, it's also one fight deal for Caleb. One fight deal. You're not going to tell me to turn this money down when you don't have this money for me over here. They don't have no money for Caleb Plant over at PBC. I don't care where the fight goes. I would like to be on the zone because I have the zone and I'm not paying pay-per-view. If it happens on pay-per-view, I'm going to watch it. But I'm just saying, like,
that man gonna have to start all over at 75 if this fight don't get made. Or they're gonna be like, whatever, man. And like I'm hearing people now like, man, whatever. He don't need to go up to that last belt. So I'm like, okay.
Like, boxing God for it, right? Like we keep seeing these off, and PBC keeps stonewalling. Somebody gotta be honest and say, look, man, PBC can't continue to try and leverage belts. Like you got your one belt over there. And these guys are not like PBC is not doing these fighters no favors. You're not allowing me to make this money, but you're also not going to make it up for me over here. Then what is the point of being with PBC then and having a one belt? What's the point?
I guess they're comfortable with it.
I guess. But that's just my opinion, bro. You know, whatever Canelo is up to him, I'm not going to sit here and advocate for something I'm not going to buy. I'm not a hypocrite like some people are. Yeah, man, go to pay-per-view. Yeah. As I load up my Fire Stick, I'm not a hypocrite like that. So, I get you, Black. I'm just not gonna be a hypocrite like some people, right? That's just me. Wherever he fights, I'm gonna watch.
You said wherever Canelo fights, you gonna watch?
I'm gonna watch. I'm just not gonna pay for the pay-per-view. But I'm not gonna be a hypocrite and say, like some people, yeah, get it on pay-per-view, man. PBC for life. And then load up my Kindle.
That's what y'all do. Okay. Shout out to Eric Cole, man. No shame in his game. Tony View says Plant is trash. You're going to lose, and Canelo isn't going to at 168, at least no time soon. All he has to do is wait for Plant to lose, which is going to happen sooner than later. So now he gonna wait for Plant to lose. Come on, Tony Reviews. What's going on?
The fight might go down.
I thought people was confident the fight gonna happen with this one. This offer they made.
Wait for Plant to lose because who Plant gonna fight?
Right. I mean, they gonna just do their little in-house shit.
Yeah. But that's when the flame come in for me, is that Plant ain't really fighting nobody. Plant's got opportunities. See, that's the difference. That you might guys be all over Andre about. That's the difference. Andre is offering deals. This dude is not offering deals like he is, one fight deals. This dude is not fighting anybody by choice. That's the difference. So this will be the second or third time he turned down the Canelo fight if he does. So I mean, that's the type of shit that I like to flame. And of course, I want to see Undisputed. Of course, I want to see Undisputed. That's what I'm about, man. That's what UGC is about. Kong pretty much wants to see that too. But come on, guys. You know what I mean? Triple G mad as fuck right now because he was in the talks about getting that shot again. Now he's like, guys, what the fuck? I didn't want to see that shit though. I was not feeling that Triple G fucking Canelo fight. So I would much rather see him fight Caleb Plant. I don't want to see him fight this dude on the downslide. Bro,
when I heard him say how DAZN contacted Triple G, I was just like, oh, I don't want to see no snuff film, man. You gonna make this old man move up to 168 so you can violate him up there? I don't want to see that, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, I mean, goddamn.
He said he gonna violate it. Oh man, I'm not interested in that fight, so I want to see Undisputed, man, and I hope these guys work this shit out, whatever it may be. And like I said,
this is the hottest year for Undisputed. I want to see it happen. Whatever side of the street is just, I don't want no more diva shit, no more whatever shit. Just make that fight happen, man. Right. I don't want to see this dude go back up to 75 again. You know what I mean? And like I heard Tony saying something about there's no way it happens if it's contingent on Canelo signing a 6-fight deal. According to what they saying, now Tony Reviews, they're offering a 1-fight deal to him. So
yeah, we shall see. But they didn't put a price tag on that one. I don't think in the link. Did you pull it up? I'm not sure. I didn't read the whole thing. I just seen that they were offering a 1-fight deal.
Let me pull it back up, bro. Matter of fact, let me go to the other device. I can get it. See real quick. But I'm like, this is the second time this dude is right here. And I just like, man, if it was like he was so confident shit was going to happen. 68. So hopefully it happens, man. He can feel that. That'll be historical for him. PBC willing to do the 1-fight deal for September 18th. PBC reportedly it's not really saying much. Now it's up to Hearn and PBC to agree on the personal Plant, who reportedly wanted $10 million. Let me see. This is a huge step back from the 3-fight deal that they were asking. According to Hearn, Canelo wasn't going to agree to a 3-fight deal for him to fight on PBC just so that he could get the chance to meet Plant for Undisputed Championship at 68. So he declined the 3-fight deal. Plant were a massive star and not just an obscure Fox network champion, PBC would have a better chance of getting Canelo to agree. It doesn't really say what Canelo's purse. It just says up to Hearn and PBC to agree on the purse for Plant, who reportedly won at 10. They're not talking about.
They're not giving any details.
Nah, not on Canelo. Canelo Plant might be shown on Fox pay-per-view, which would be a big gamble because if it doesn't pull in enough buys to cover the purses for the two fighters, it would be bad for the promoters. Plant isn't a big name, and there's no demand from boxing fans from Canelo. If they're asking people to pay between $7 and $80 to watch it on Fox, it could be a fail.
Boom, case in point, right there. He's not a big name. He's not bringing in a lot of shit, but Undisputed should. And hopefully people will tune into that fight no matter where it is so that we can they can start bigging up Undisputed more because I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with this Undisputed work, man.
I don't see, I'm looking, bro. I don't see nothing as far as what they're offering. Like the amount.
Or what they're asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, vice versa. I got you. Yeah, so they're not saying what they want. All right. Well,
because it said PBC is willing to give Canelo the 1-5 deal. So I don't know. I don't see anything about counter, like, making Plant come over there for a certain, so I don't see nothing about that yet. But
so basically it's PBC saying, look here, I don't care how much you offer Plant, he ain't coming over there. Bro, why would I sign over to the zone?
Yeah.
Why would I sign with a company that would literally stand in front of me a lot of money and Undisputed just because you have a network deal? I mean, goddamn. Like Caleb Plant himself turned down his fight twice already. And it's like Caleb Plant got to say, hey, man, wherever Canelo is, I'm going there. Like PBC has changed the boxing world where the A side has to come to them. Like, and it's like, I don't understand, bro, because again, I'm going to tell you, the people clamoring for pay-per-views are not going to buy this pay-per-view.
I don't know, man. Hey, so what's your thoughts on like Manny Pacquiao, who's also an A-side fighter going over there, and he's blazing through these PBC fighters and making his fucking legacy great. You know what I mean? He's making, I'm sure, a ton of money.
Apparently, Manny was already working with,
and he was a free agent, right? At first,
right.
Remember, he left Top Rank and he decided to go over there. So I don't know what they offered him, but obviously it was good enough for him to go over there and blaze. Bronner, Keith, and now Spence on deck. And he's an A-side pay-per-view, best resume in boxing. But I guess Canelo is, he's bigger than Manny.
147, PBC has the most guys. But let's not forget that Manny was signing to fight Mikey Garcia, who is over with the zone right now with Eddie Hearn and them.
What you mean? Recently, the negotiation?
No, remember there was this court case that came up on this whole contract thing where they were saying it came out that Manny, before the COVID shutdown of 2020, he was in talks or negotiations to fight Mikey. Right?
Okay, right after the Keith win, right?
Right. So what I'm saying is maybe Manny had more people there to fight, just like Canelo had more people at 160 and 168 to fight over at the zone. But it's like
at 160, yeah, but 168, do he got as many people?
168, he had more people over at Matchroom who had belts over there, right? What I'm saying is, how did we go to guys not seeking out the A side to the A side have to go hunt out these people like the truffle hunting pigs, where you gotta like rustle these dudes up from under like dead leaves because they're hiding from you. So you gotta go to. How did we go from that to that? Like, how does it work now?
That was a good analogy there, Con. He said truffle hunting pigs. That's good. I like that.
Right? Sorry. Just quickly. For instance, when the UFC wasn't so big, and I've said this many times, the UFC sent people to Japan to fight in Pride FC. That was the biggest MMA organization in the world. They sent people to fight over there because that's where the A-side guys were over there. The UFC is not the biggest place in the world, and if you want to fight their guys, you have to come to them. But when they were the B side, they sent people to other organizations. Somehow the PBC has people who don't make as much money, don't have the accolades. They don't have none of these things, but they're demanding that people come to them, or you don't get to fight our B sides. I don't, I can't deal with them kind of things. You know what I mean? I don't like that because it makes these B-side guys have this like Jamal Charlo. Imagine Jamal Charlo. Yeah, I'll take B-side to our Triple G, but he won't take A-side to Demetrius Andrade to come over there. So it's just very strange. Like you got to hunt out these PBC dudes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wilder turned down all this, and they couldn't offer Wilder this much money. So I don't like this whole situation. Caleb Plant needs to go where the fight is. He can't allow Al Heyman, Louis DeCubas, and these people to tell him, don't take the offer from Canelo. Take our $750,000 to fight on FS2.
Hey, can I say something real quick, man? Like, because like it's an outcry, right? For Canelo, like, man, he shouldn't have to go over there, whoop de whoop, and this, that, and the third. But like, and it's just, for that last belt or whatever. But it's like people made excuse for him not to get that last belt when it was on his side of the street. So it's just crazy, man. This dude just get excuses left and right. He don't have to fight Andrade, man. They on the same side of the street, but he ain't got to fight him because he's a boring fighter. He ain't fought nobody.
I agree.
Now he gets to 68. Oh, man, he ain't got to go over there. Oh, man, what the hell? They trying to milk him and slave him. Like, motherfucker, you had that opportunity at 60. Now you put yourself in a position. Matter of fact, wasn't Plant already champ before he got to 68? Before he beat Yildirim and started in Smith and them guys?
Yeah.
And Saunders? Wasn't he already champ?
Yep.
So either way, you were gonna have to deal with a PBC fighter at the end of that road anyway, towards undisputed.
But they was attempting, and they kept turning it down.
So, man, shit. And based on what everybody already stated, PBC is notorious for turning down offers and turning down, preventing their fighters from going across the street to unify or whatever the case. We seeing that. So that would have been the only shot. You would have to go over there for the last hurrah and make that happen to get that last belt, since you didn't want to do it when everything was on your side.
Hey, man, I don't know what L doing or Bob doing, but they be hypnotizing these motherfuckers when these contracts be coming around. They must be doing some shit because it don't make sense, man. I don't.
Fresh BX says, I ain't got no sympathy for the cash cow duck. I hope Caleb and PBC squeeze every penny out of him.
Cash cow duck.
I don't have no compassion for this dude. Like, he got to make up his motherfucking mind what he want to do. I ain't gonna meet shield for his ass. I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? Like, bro, that's what your options are, bro. If that fight happened, cool. But you could probably forget about Caleb Plant coming to the zone. You can forget about that.
Yeah, he not coming.
So good luck, man. Either he gonna be undisputed, he gonna fight on PBC and be undisputed, or you just gonna ride the Eddie Hearn path and go after more of them euros. You know how that go after Better Beeve or something. So good luck
Zerto.
Zerto, who been ducking Biffle, who been he's a
Zerto. I've been hearing a lot about Zerto running through 175, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, he's a decent fighter, but I don't know about all that.
He ain't that.
Tripping.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, all of a sudden, it's all this Zerto talk. Zerto said whatever. But look here, wherever Canelo decides to fight, I'm watching the fight. I would like to turn on my Xbox and boot up my the Zone app, but if it's over there, I'll do what I got to do. I'll watch.
Oh man, shout out. Let me see. Yeah, man. So I gotta handle some shit anyway. But y'all got anything that y'all want to drop before we get up out of here, man? Appreciate you, Iron Kong, on the content, man. That was some good.
You
We
content.
we didn't know that y'all get down like that out there, man. Be putting the pause on the tourists, but now we know.
Not everybody.
Yeah, man. And if big name guys want to fight cab drivers, fight some cab drivers from Skits. Because they
All right,
out
so
there with good right hands.
yeah, man. Just tell whoever that was, man, keep his hands up. He kind of walked right in. He could have got jabbed to death. But anyway.
Yeah, he could have got.
Tony said, to be honest, Canelo beating Better Beef is a better achievement than being undisputed at 168. Better Beef is the most dangerous fighter around that weight, 175. Okay, yeah. This is time to close the live stream down. Beating Better Beef is better achievement than being undisputed. Just okay.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Come on,
hey, y'all peace out, man. You know, y'all have a great day. Black or 1-2 kid. Just reminding all you people, you come down here, try to chill out. Don't let the heat get to you. It could go bad really quickly. Peace out to you. Have a great day, man.
For sure. Appreciate you,
Black.
bro.
Thanks for having me, man.
Anytime, bro. So, hey, man, that's it for today. Thank y'all for tuning in. Everybody in the UGC, the Truth Hurts crew, and the whole playback gang, man. Best of luck to Canelo Alvarez. If the fight get made, I'm going to assume it's going to have to be on the PBC, on that side of things. You know what I mean? Fox pay-per-view, something like that. So hopefully Eddie Hearn don't be showing his bitterness in interviews and feeling some type of way if that fight happens. You know what I'm saying? Just fall back. It's not your time right now. Don't let your ego get involved. Let Canelo be great. And if the fight get made, I favor Canelo to win. I favor Canelo to step on Caleb Plant. But is he going to take the fight? Take the deal, whatever offer they offered him. No, I said undisputed. I'm going with undisputed is better than just beating one guy at 75 who is not as big as great as y'all hype him up to be. It'd be a lot of Better Beef hype all of a sudden. I guess on account of Canelo. Just like y'all said that. Matter of fact, look at this shit. I gotta go. Because y'all said the same thing about Kovalev when it was time for him to be undisputed at 60. Now that it's time for him to be undisputed at 68, y'all saying it's Better Beef time. It's time for me to go. UGC.